Back to the Uncle Bob Coin Report. What is yam? What is yam? It's currently $127 over on Uniswap. The volume is $28 million. It's all the rage on Twitter. Everyone's talking about yams, and I'm just going to have a look into it. What the fucking hell is it? Well, we're going to see. Yam, an experiment into fair farming, governance and elasticity. The protocol, YAM, is an experimental protocol mashing up some of the most exciting innovations in programmable money and governance. Built by a team of DeFi natives, it features an elastic supply to seek eventual price stability, a governable treasury to further support stability, fully on-chain governance to enable decentralized control and evolution from day one, a fair distribution mechanism that incentivizes key community members to actively take the reins of governance. At its core, YAM is an elastic supply cryptocurrency which expands and contracts supply in response to market conditions. Initially targeting $1 per YAM, the stability mechanism is supplemented with one key addition to existing elastic supply models, such as Amplify. A portion of each supply expansion is used to buy YCRV, a high-yield USD denominated stablecoin, and add it to the YAM treasury, which is controlled via YAM community governance. We have built YAM to be a minimally viable monetary experiment, and at launch there will be zero value in the YAM token. After deployment, it will be entirely dependent upon YAM holders to determine its value and future development. We have employed a fork of the compound governance module, which will ensure all updates to the YAM protocol happen entirely on-chain through community voting. Immediately upon launch, ownership of every contract in the YAM protocol is given to time-locked governance contracts controlled by YAM holders. The launch. Rather than allocating a portion of the supply to this founding team, YAM is being distributed in the spirit of YFI. No pre-mine, no founder shares, no VC interests. Simply equal opportunity staking distribution to attract a broad and vision-aligned community to steward the future of the protocol and token. The initial distribution of YAM will be evenly distributed across 8 staking pools: Comp, Lend, Link, Maker, SNX, Synthetics, W, ETH, YFI, ETH-Ample, Uniswap version 2 LP tokens. These pools were chosen intentionally to reach a broad swathe of overall DeFi community, as well as specific communities with a proven commitment to active governance and an understanding of complex tokenomics. Following the launch of the initial distribution pools, the second distribution wave will be incentivized through a YAM YCRV Uniswap pool. This pool will allow Uniswap's TWAP-based price oracle to provide necessary input for REBASE calculations, as well as provide liquidity for the REBASE to purchase YCRV for the treasury. The future will be entirely controlled by the community of YAM holders. Again, YAM holds zero inherent value. Any value which might accrue would be entirely emergent property of the community that takes control. This community of YAM holders will determine and update the functionality of the YAM protocol, including Oracle usage, REBASE functionality, inflation incentive design, the YAM treasury, and more. While treasury begins empty, with potential growth configured and denominated in YCRV, any future capital allocation can ultimately be controlled by YAM token holders, and as can any yield that it might generate. In theory, it is possible that such a treasury could add robustness and security to the protocol if properly cultivated by YAM holders. The horticulturalists. The YAM protocol was crafted and planted by Brock Elmore, Trent Elmore, Clinton Bembry, Dan Elitzer, and Will Price. It will be left entirely to those who choose to farm YAM to decide the future direction and evolution of the protocol and its crop. We have no collective entity or interest other than excitement to see how this experiment plays out. At this time, we have no intent to play a further role in the YAM protocol, aside from some of us expecting to harvest YAM on a modest scale on equal footing with other farmers. There's the token detail. The total supply is 5 million YAM. Says note this and other YAM figures are subject to change via REBASE. The REBASE period is every 12 hours, 8 a.m. and to 8 p.m. UTC. Initial REBASE to occur roughly 1 to 2 hours after the beginning of wave 2. At roughly 328 UTC on August 12th. Portion of rebase used for a reserve is 10%. Anything else we need to know? So, the cumulative YAM supply. My goodness. It's going to go up. Let's say 5 million. 5 million. Audits, none. While the initial creators of the YAM protocol have made reasonable efforts to attempt to ensure the security of the contracts, including forking much of the code base from existing well-audited projects and soliciting review from friends, nothing approaching the rigor of a formal audit has been conducted at this time. This was a 10-day project from start to launch. We strongly urge caution to anyone who chooses to engage in these contracts. I think a proper professional audit would be highly advisable if this project gets any meaningful use. Well guys, distribution period, it says there 1.5 million YAM in the first week, decreasing 50% each week. These guys, the horticulturalists, Brock Elmore, Trent Elmore, Clinton Bembry, Dan Elitzer and Will Price, let's face facts, they have got very, very wealthy very, very quickly. It's $132. If this started at absolute zero, I mean, goodness me, we got it down to 40, 60 was on the dip, and now we're heading up. Where will this thing end up? It does say, so let's go back to it says at its core, it's an elastic supply cryptocurrency, so it's along the Ampleforth lines again, which expands and contracts supply in response to market condition. It's initially targeting $1 per YAM. So it's $132. What the heck? This is risky stuff if you're getting involved. But you just don't know with these tokens now on Uniswap. They're going mental. So let's just have a look here. YAM. The latest. Who's talking about YAM? Game is a game of chicken in 4 directions, says Oak Sprout. Wish successful, so people are talking about it, you see every minute. Anderson says state of DeFi, a soft launch 10-day unaudited project. YAM has nearly $500 million USD worth of tokens locked in 24 hours. I love this. $500 million. Yo fam, once you're done making money flipping trash coins, find something of real value, release on a haven. With YFI and YAM, I wonder if we're moving to a world with most successful crypto projects are 99% forked, minimal community-led audits, no pre-mine VC investment, 100% given away to users, defensible via community brand and meme. Let's see the top. We did see, I think Loma Crypto was talking about it. Audited code, no. Transparent protocol, no. Sweet ass website, you fucking bet. Let's take my money. Yeah. Guys, yeah, look into it. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, guys, of this YAM. Is it worth investing in? I don't know. I'm just putting it out there, giving you the info. You'll understand it maybe a little bit better than me. Even Box Mining is talking about it. Let's have a quick flick over to what he's saying. YAM Finance, hottest yield farming experiment with elastic supply. He says YAM Finance is a new elastic supply token where the supply of the token expands and contracts in response to the token price, with the ultimate aim of stabilizing at $1. A 12-hour rebase will decrease the total supply of the token depending on its price. After a rebase, while it's holding YAM, will experience changes to the balance even if no YAM is sent out of the wallet. This concept is similar to Ampleforth. YAM has gained enormous attention after its launch on the 12th of August due to its extremely high yield farming, more than 1,000% APY rewards and meme suitability. On top of this, the elastic supply of YAM means that catches It catches the attention of those who missed out on the ample hype train. It says volatility warning yam supply is currently very, I think it means to say volatile, recently launched. Expect circulating supply to increase over the next few days. It's an elastic supply to seek eventual price stability at $1. A governable treasury, fully on-chain governance. Yam's distribution will be made to yield farmers, participants who stake YFI, Link, Ample, Comp, Maker, Lend, or WETH on the platform. Wow. So just stake. If you stake any of these coins on the Yam platform, you basically get a yield of Yam for free. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. These experiments are really Ample Fourth just changed the game. Rebasing is definitely the zeitgeist right now in the crypto space. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. Peace out. Uncle Bob giving you the down low on Yam.